What's up? I'm Luke Lethal Strike Simonds, and I'm fighting TJ Thomas. We're in the light heavyweight division.
Love it. So we spoke to TJ. He was the first one to come through.
Okay.
He's got a pretty big frame, man. Have you watched any film on this guy, or?
Yeah, I've watched some stuff on him. When I first saw him, I was like, oh, he looks big, but he was wearing a baggier shirt. And then I saw him when we were weighing in, wherever, at the little weigh-in station we got. And I'm like, oh, he's not that big. And then
Interesting.
I got confident.
Yeah.
I'm
It built
feeling
you up.
really good.
You feel really good. Yeah. You're probably a little taller than him as well.
Yeah, I think it says he's 5'11", but he looks like he's 5'2". So.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. That's funny.
Yeah.
So is that coming to your head, the game plan? You can strike down a little bit?
It's always better when my opponents are lower because I'm going to involve more of my lats and stuff. And
Got it.
If I'm up here, your shoulders got to do more of the stabilization. Down here, you got your chest, your lats.
It's more of a all-in-one.
Yeah, the more muscle you can add into it, more power.
So is that, I know you're into bodybuilding and all that. Is that something you're thinking about when you're doing those lat machines and pull-ups?
Yeah.
Just building up my slap game?
Yeah. I like to try and get as wide as possible, but like the movements I always talk about are barbell pullovers where you lie down on a bench. And it's like, where you do it with a dumbbell, but the dumbbell is going to get more chest activation. When you go out right here, shoulder width, it gets this crazy stretch in your lats, and it builds my lat thickness this way really good. And so I don't know, I feel like it's the strength you need to help add into your slap. And then dumbbell chest flies, any kind of flies, I'm crazy strong at those. I can do really controlled form, 35
No
pounds.
shakiness or quickness, it's just slow and steady.
Yeah, and I go further than they would say to stop here, to stay safe and whatever, and keep tension on the chest, but I'll go further, and it's gonna involve more lats,
that outer,
whatever.
Yeah.
All the but I want that range of motion. So, and that's how Arnold kind of did it. So.
Have you ever thought about just the seated fly? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the pec deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that, but it's not the same.
But you don't feel it back here.
The dumbbells are the tension you get at the bottom it's insane. It's like you grow way more from it. Because I've done pec deck, it's not it. It's not the same dead weight,
It's not the thing.
You'll see if you try and do some dumbbell flies, it's gonna hurt way more. And you never see anyone doing dumbbell flies because it hurts. The exercises, pullovers, dumbbell flies, you don't see people doing.
You don't see that at the gym anymore.
No.
Yeah.
And they hurt and they work.
That's a good line, man. Yeah, if it hurts, it's working, baby. Yeah.
That's what I started doing that, and then.
So with TJ, I'm curious, when you're doing these specific exercises, do you focus on your opponent? I'm coming for you. Does that enter your mind when you train?
Sometimes. I would think about earlier on everybody, Terp, all my possible opponents. I have a video where I'm listing off all the names of the top 5 guys.
Oh, I love that. You got a kill list.
I'm doing sit-ups. Yeah, I think about them just to push myself.
I love that.
Any little trick to work out harder and get the advantage, I'm gonna do.
Yeah, and talk about your YouTube. You got a pretty big YouTube passion, man. You want to really go for that.
Yeah, I have a passion. Yeah, it was definitely a passion.
You
for
study
YouTube.
Content creators.
Yeah. Since I was 12.
That's crazy, man.
So, but it was a passion for YouTube. But now it's just a social media influencer in general. Okay. But I don't know. I just want to be able to train, work out, motivate people, and just show people. I don't know. You can do what you love, and I want to be able to do what I love and motivate people.
Yeah, I love that, man. It's you even said that in our last interview. It just comes down to I just love doing what I love, and we live in a position. We live in a world and be in a position where it's ridiculous, man. Growing up, I never would have thought you can earn money in so many different ways. Yeah, you know what I mean. And you don't have to be a Logan Paul or Jake Paul. You can just earn a full-time income, and I think to strive for that is cool because then you can really earn money doing what you love.
Yeah, and you could tell by the world, a lot of people think that way. They don't think you can achieve stuff like this, but you can. But since so many people think you can't achieve something like that, there's so much opportunity. And you just do it, and you know, are good at something. Like me, it's working out. You know, just be good at that, master it, share it with the world, and provide value, and you can do something for sure.
Yeah, absolutely, man. It's interesting. So like when I was growing up, it was everything was unattainable, right? You couldn't touch it. You couldn't be the actor. You couldn't be the musician. You couldn't be the bodybuilder. You know, the next Arnold or whatever, because it was like there was no teacher. There was no like path, so it seemed impossible. Yeah. And what's fascinating to me is now, like, you can do anything. Yeah. There's no excuse, and that's used as there's too many people. I won't make it. Yeah, so it's like the mindset is the same. They're just using different words. So I really support that, dude, and respect that. That if you just do it, it will get done. You know what I mean? And that's so real in power slap as well. We just got talking about that a few minutes ago, right? Like, if you say you want to do it and you get the opportunity, well, then you better step up to the podium and get some smack. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, and then I remember when I first did power slap and believed in myself. You know, you have to believe in yourself, but you don't really know if you're actually gonna be able to do it until it happens. Right. And then the confidence builds, and now I'm like going into this third fight, like, you know, feels like it's gonna keep going up.
Yeah. I mean, nerves or anything like that.
I mean, I guess kind of. Like I'm nervous, but then whenever I look my opponents in the eye, I just get a feeling if I'm gonna beat them or not. It's kind of, at least that's how I feel so far. I'm only 3 fights in.
Sure, but you look them in the eye and you could get a sense of
like who's more alpha or whatever. I don't know.
Yo, that's crazy.
I mean, that's what I feel, but we'll see.
No one's ever told me that before. That's crazy, man. Yeah. So you look at them and kind of gauge their soul. Their soul, their karma.
Their soul.
Yeah, bro, that's deep, man. That's crazy. So when you step up there and you just look into them.
Because Mike Tyson said he stares into his opponent's eyes and just doesn't break eye contact. And I did that, and then, I don't know, you just pick up on things.
Yeah, for sure. There's that famous clip of him I love where he's just watching the guy go back and forth.
His eyes.
It's like, dude, that is an animal, man. Yeah, you can bring that to your slap game for sure.
Yeah.
Like, because everything, when you get up there, you know, we've learned this along the way. How do you get in your opponent's head and slap? You know what I mean? So it's little things like a smirk or like look him in the eye. You know what I mean? So you could really dial that in and get an advantage, I think.
Yeah. Like I could like try to mess with him or say stuff to him and get on his nerves. Like, I don't know, fighters that have done that in the past. But like Conor McGregor, you know. Yeah. He tries to do like the mental warfare types. I could do that, but I just don't. It's not me, you know.
You just want to go up, get it done,
I'll
go
do
home.
it. I wait till my opponent says something. If my opponent chirps me, then it's like I'm gonna say something twice as like, you know, it's gonna stab him hard compared to what he says.
I think that's smart too, because if you don't throw the first stones, right?
Yeah.
Or excuse me, even if you do throw the first stones and it doesn't go your way, it's not gonna look so good on you.
Yeah. I've always been bad about like someone close to me saying something to me and then saying something that hurts them way worse. So, but for this, it's good.
Yeah, it's the fight game. It's a show, right? It's a show. Yeah. So what happens, man? You go in there, it goes your way. Are you just relieved? You know what I mean? Do you immediately call somebody out?
It's just the beginning, really. I think this is like, you got to make it happen. Right now, I'm focusing just on this fight because that's kind of what you need to do. If you look, you know, towards the next fight, you know, you're going to be thinking about too much. Just one day at a time. Try and stay present. But right now, I've been telling my girlfriend for weeks I want to get like a really nice steak after my fight, and then I got told I was going to get hit first. You know, I lost the coin toss, so I'm getting hit first. So now I'm like, okay, I'm going to have a black guy, have a nice big steak, and a win. Like that's what I'm planning on right now.
I can see that. That's a pretty cool picture,
I'll take a picture.
That's a pretty cool picture.
Well, we all should see that.
So. Yeah. Look out for the man's black eye and steak, son. Dude, that's so cool. I love it because like even when we talked before, like your demeanor is just like it's pretty calm, pretty chill, and I think that's an advantage. Honestly, I really do.
Yeah.
You know, you're not buying into your own hype. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, nothing gets under my skin. And then if someone tries to say something to me, I'll stick up for myself or say something that's gonna, be twice as, lethal.
Lethal. I love it. I love it. Well, the Gorilla's gonna have his challenges, man, on Friday.
Yeah.
Like, it's coming, and I can't thank you enough for coming by, for real. Like, we're so pumped. Like, this card just keeps getting crazier or better, or however you want to put it, but there's been so many different nuances to it that the buzz, I believe, is real. And dude, you're a part of that, man. This could be a launching pad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm excited. And then my Walkout song's gonna be good.
What is it?
This will come out after, right?
Well, maybe not. It's
maybe
not. Maybe not.
I'll say it. It's gonna be a Switchfoot song. It's a Christian rock band.
Okay.
With that Meant to Live. Do you know that song?
So I know Switchfoot, but because they had like one big pop hit, right? They kind of was like massive.
A couple, like Dare You to Move was in. They
Was
had
it
some
Dare You to
songs
Run or Dare You
in
to...
some movies. Dare You to Move.
Okay, that's the one I think I know.
There's a handful of their songs, but it's the one Meant to Live. It's like.
Got it. And is it the lyrics or just what pumps you up about it?
The guitar, really.
Yeah.
The lyrics are good too, and it kind of goes with like, my life. The lyrics are we're meant to live for so much more. So it's kind of like getting out of the 9 to 5.
Yeah, we talked about that as well. That's a big goal. Yeah.
So it's all tying in together. And
dude,
it's a Christian band. So
dig it. Well, hey guys, you may have heard it here first. We'll see how it goes. We're coming out to Switchfoot. My man is fighting for everything on Friday. It's going to be a launching pad for him. I firmly believe that. And thank you so much for coming by, man. This was great, dude. This was great. Thank you so much, man.
This was
Save it up, bro.